check this out, the timing of this. This is 8 a.m. Tuesday. This line right here, 8 a.m. Tuesday. So that's not until tomorrow morning. And we're still not talking about a whole lot of movement. It is going to be still a slow forward movement with the storm as it kind of turns to the north. And we're going to see little wobbles here and there. And those wobbles that we see are going to make all the difference in impacts for the East Coast. Again, a couple miles just to the east, closer to the coastline, will cause more impacts to the East Coast. So we're going to be watching for that over the coming days. But it is going to be a slow forward movement still as it makes its way along the Florida coastline. We're still talking about a very small portion here of our coastal counties along the East Coast in that cone that will be experiencing those impacts. But the official forecast is for the center to still stay offshore, which would be better news. The impacts will be less, but we're still talking about the potential to see 4 to 7 feet of storm surge along the East Coast, as well as potentially some heavy rain, maybe up to 10 inches locally in localized spots. Otherwise, the heaviest of rain will likely fall anywhere from Fort Pierce up through Jacksonville. And then, of course, we're not even going to get to southeast Georgia and South Carolina and North Carolina impacts just yet because they're still too far out. But the cone does eventually take it very close to the southeast coastline as well, potentially making landfall somewhere in North Carolina, potentially the Outer Banks. That's not out of the question. And then as this continues northeast up the southeast coastline, we're going to see the storm speed up. It's going to pick up speed. Big trough's going to kind of come and take it and whoosh it away. So long duration impacts still expected for the east coast of Florida, and then impacts expected for southeast Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina as well. But the storm is going to be moving quicker, and we're not talking about quite as strong of a storm.